What if a book could come to life?
Hey, how are ya? Whoa, beanstalk! A little help?
And I could play with the stories.
All right, one of the surprises from Sony's press conference was the announcement of Wonderbook. I'm here with Robert, who's going to give us a little bit of explanation behind the whole idea of it. Can we just firstly sort of say, how does this work? So someone actually buys the physical book.
The Wonderbook comes free with the first title, which is Book of Spells. And what happens is that when you open it up in front of your PlayStation 3, we use the augmented reality markers on the book to project anything that we want to. So when you bring it into your living room, we can project in 3D onto the surface of the book. So each time you turn the page, you can get something new. It's full of surprises. So in Book of Spells, what we have is words and pictures and illustrations coming to life, moving around in 2D and then bursting up into 3D, coming out into your living room. So we have magical creatures, dragons, gnomes, all kinds of things from the world of Harry Potter coming out and coming to life and having really unpredictable magical results.
Okay. And is it the idea that you just need the one book and then you buy the actual Book of Spells, you buy the other books to interact with it?
That's right. You only need one Wonderbook. Once you have it, we've got fantastic new titles in the pipeline. We're working with really, really amazing publishers and authors to come out with some new stuff. So there's going to be fantastic new announcements coming out over the next few months. And yeah, once you've got it, once you're set up, then you nail it. You just need to open the book, and then we can release anything that we want. So we've got a lot of educational, scientific material. We're working with some really, really cool content producers, and it's got a lot of potential.
I was going to say, yeah, the range of stuff you could get in this, especially for children to sort of teach children, like you mentioned, their educational sort of choices. It must be a sort of dream job to sort of cherry pick any novelist, any sort of author that you want and possibly approach them.
I don't know about cherry pick because yeah, we really want to see all kinds of things coming up on the book for all kinds of ages as well. And we've got people who are really, really excited to work with us, and people that we'd love to work with as well. And yeah, it's just a fantastic opportunity, let me tell you.
And obviously J.K. Rowling, first book and everything. How did that relationship begin? How did you guys manage to etch out this plan for Wonderbook?
So what happens is that Sony is the main partner on Pottermore, which is her existing social reading experience for people who are reading the books online. And what happened was that we were working on augmented reality technology as well. Ski London Studio previously developed iPet. And then she heard about prototypes that we had and came in and tried out the technology and absolutely loved it. She'd already been working on material for a Book of Spells and she wanted to see it come to life, and so it all came together. I mean, it's been an amazing experience. She's been a fantastic collaboration partner. She's produced all this really, really amazing material. We think fans are going to be really excited to find out what it is.
I was going to actually ask that with the artwork and trying to keep it within the Harry Potter world, within Hogwarts. How do you approach the artwork? Has she got sort of feedback with that as well?
We've got a great team working on the artwork, and then as part of the collaboration, everything that you see has been it's part of the Wizarding world. Yeah.
And, who's narrating the?
So the narrator is the professor. He's a professor at Hogwarts, and I think he sees something a little bit special, a little bit magical in you as the player. So your first introduction to the Book of Spells, because it's a really rare textbook, it's a really powerful object, is that you come into the Hogwarts library and you're presented with it to start your spell learning experience. And then the professor gets really, really excited because he wants to see all of the special stuff that exists within the Book of Spells. You know, it's like the textbooks that Harry and his friends use in Hogwarts, but it's got extra stuff as well. It's got all of this material added in by previous Hogwarts students, and yeah, it's a journey that you take together because you're going to come into some really, really challenging environments, face up against some of the scariest things in the Wizarding world, and you and the professor are going to have to go through it together.
I say there that it is given the sort of background of some of the spells, some of the characters that maybe people have not seen in the Harry Potter world. So does that draw for Harry Potter fans to come in and see something entirely new about the universe that they love?
Absolutely, because this is stuff that you've never seen before. There's all kinds of new facts, new materials, new stories that J.K. Rowling has written and provided just for us. And we're really, really excited to bring it to life and bring it into your living room.
Okay. And when's it out? Can you give us a launch date or sort of ballpark figure?
It's out in November.
Excellent. Okay. And just, well, it leaves to say, I think we'll have to wrap up now anyway. Thank you very much indeed for the time. Looking forward to trying it out.
Thanks, Gillen.
That has to be seen to be believed. Discover the Book of Spells.